A very good afternoon to all of you, my wonderful viewers watching us from SOATV. Karibuni sana this lovely afternoon. I usually say that it is the day that the Lord has made, that we should rejoice and be glad in it. And I'm excited to come your way this lovely afternoon in your home set, in your business set, in your office set, on your phones and devices, wherever you're watching me from this lovely afternoon. Karibu sana, karibu sana. I want to make a song out of that. You are welcome, and I'm glad to be your host this lovely afternoon on Royalty Divine Women's Show, where we build a lasting distinction. My name is Pastor Mrs. Julie B. Akama, and I'm excited to come your way again this day with another beautiful show that I love, because I am not alone on set. And the show, I call it From a Man's Perspective. From a Man's Perspective is a show whereby we bring integration between the man and the woman, between male and female, whereby we can strike a point of understanding each other. And we leave the narrative of men are from Mars and women are from Pluto, and that they cannot understand each other. So this is where we bring and bridge the gap of understanding between men and women, male and female, husbands and wives. Karibuni sana. So please let someone know that Pastor Julie is live on set this lovely afternoon on SOATV, and you are most welcome. Please, I have a guest with me once again, as I said, and I'd like him to introduce himself. Drum rolls. Welcome. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here. Yes, my name is Akama. Yeah, that's my name, and I'm excited to be here.
Yeah.
And, I've been on the set for a while.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to be here again for the program.
Wonderful.
Yes.
It's always a lovely gesture to have him on set with us, considering his busy schedule, considering grace upon his head, considering wisdom upon his life, considering experience as a man. And so we are never tired of your wisdom, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. We really love your presence,
I appreciate
and we draw from your wisdom every other time as you sit on this set in place of men.
Thank you.
Trying to bridge this gap for us, that there may be understanding between male and female, between men and women, between husband and wife, and the relationship to be even much better. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yes.
So today we have a topic that is one that I have been meditating on, and that topic is deep, it is insightful, and it is very broad. In what terms? Look at this scenario whereby a married woman wants, really with all herself, wants to make her home work. A woman in a relationship wants to make the relationship work, and such kind of scenarios is what we are seeing in times now. But you find with the thought and the narrative of male are lesser, female are more, so female need men more. So wanaume wanapata mabega kidogo, wanainuka mabega kidogo, they become a little proud and a little hard to find and a little careless in the way they handle their wives or the women that they are in relationships with. And that is a challenge that many women are facing. They are also given to make that marriage work, to make that relationship work, but you find that their men are indifferent. So my topic this afternoon is that wife, that woman who is really willing to make that relationship work and then is in a relationship with an indifferent man. How does she make it work? So I'm sure many women are going to roll on me. They are going to come on me, and they are going to say, why does it always have to look like women have to play 80% and men 20? Like women have to play 60%, men 40. No, it is because this show is different. We are here to make it work, whichever angle, whichever side. If it's going to work from the female side, better. If it's going to work from the male side, better. If it's going to work on half basis on both, the better. So we are here today to hear from a man's perspective, how do you bridging the gap. How do you win over an indifferent man?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Again.
One of the things, but even before we go to how do you win an indifferent man?
First of all, who is an indifferent man?
An indifferent man is somebody who I think is stubborn. Somebody who is, has given up on the relationship. Somebody who has no feelings.
Playing
emotions.
hard to get.
Somebody who is just tough-headed. Somebody who does not care.
Yeah.
You know, he's there but he's careless. That's an indifferent man.
Yeah.
Whereby he doesn't even have feelings that probably what he's doing is hurting the woman.
Right.
So that's a different man. But even before we get there, maybe I make this explanation first.
Right.
Somebody, as you said, women might wonder, why is it always it's women that look as if they're pursuing men?
Right.
The truth is this, when it comes to a relationship, women come as a finished product.
Okay.
Men come as raw material.
Okay.
That is to mean every time the man was meeting the woman, like the day I was meeting you, you're always sharp.
You are so raw.
You come where this is another different program. A woman is always a finished product.
Yeah.
You know, you meet your husband when you're meeting you've dolled up, you look beautiful, you've put up makeup, you look perfect. You're all this. And then now this man comes with a shirt, a trouser, and a jacket.
Yeah.
He comes with shoes that are dusty, shirt that the collar is torn, and one khaki toe that is faded.
Right.
It just looks like somebody who needs some touch-up. So a man comes a product, as a woman comes a finished product. Because she's all this, you know, and the man is not well groomed. Then when we get into marriage, so the man works and gets this finished product into the house. And then now, the man is still a raw material.
That's right.
So when we get to the marriage, now the woman begins to beat the man.
Okay.
Make here, make this. So in marriage, women have to beat the man to become that perfect creation.
Yeah.
And then after that, that's what you find a man has been made, another man will desire that. Because when the man before he said yes, or you said yes to him, he didn't look like it.
Yeah.
Now you've come into his life, you've made him up. You know? And so in between being made and man begins to realize himself.
Yeah.
Then now he becomes indifferent.
Yeah.
He becomes indifferent because he feels now I have options. There are other women outside there who want me. You know, I'm likable. Probably by that time he has some money.
Yeah.
So he's puffed up. His shoulders are broad. So indifference comes from there. There are many things that contribute to indifference. You know, it feels like now I have money, I have power, I have cars.
Thank you for bringing that up. There are many things that bring it up.
Indifferent, yeah.
Okay.
So most of the time, that's why you find most women don't know how to handle an indifferent man. Yeah. It's because this man was not like this when we met.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah.
It was a raw material. So he has come in, he has found love, care. He didn't have stomach. Now you've fed him. His stomach has bulged up. Yeah. So he feels I'm top of my game. When he goes out, his clothes are clean, ironed, is straight, probably you've
taken care of.
You know, you've added some gems in it. Yeah. You've just sandwiched him. Yeah. So the man looks wow. So he begins to feel, okay, outside I'm getting more attraction. Okay. I'm gaining traffic. Yeah. Women are noticing me. Money is coming also because of favor of the wife. Then things are working. Yeah. Then inside the house, a woman brings demand. That demand feels I can't take that. Demands attention, demands love, demands.
And then plus the indifference also. Yeah.
So in that, man begins to feel, so out of that, the man becomes indifferent, becomes heartless, becomes emotionless, becomes hard, becomes, doesn't feel the woman. Yeah. So that's some of the things that contribute for a man to be indifferent. Now,
and don't you think it's a deception to men? What would you say? I
think it's a stage. Yeah. It's a stage in men.
Okay.
A stage that is, I call it a foolish stage.
All right.
Because later in the future, when now you want your wife and you're aging, you discover what kind of nonsense they do.
Yeah, I know that age.
You know that age?
Yes.
Whereby now you really need her.
Yes.
You know, one thing I've come to realize, whatever you do, you will at some point need your partner.
Absolutely.
And especially
the first one.
Yes.
Yes.
So most of the time, you find men don't know how to deal with that. Yeah. And it's a deception. It's a now on time deception. I'm on top of my game. I'm doing well. I have money. So the world belongs to me.
Yeah. And many men fall to that deception, right?
Many men fall. And especially, one thing also, when a man gets there, start getting some little money, some little comfort. The world truly opens up for him. And the first thing that opens, especially with this kind of age and time, what opens up is man begins to get more attraction. He start to gain more traffic from other women. So that makes the man to feel, I can at least
what are you
try.
telling me?
I can try. I have options. They are waiting for me. And some text him. Some really are for him. They want him. And so if you say, when it's only you, that's where the thing starts from. Okay. Yes.
You mentioned something that I'd like you to, in your knowledge as a man, what are some of the things that puff up the indifference?
One, money.
Yeah.
Money is one of them. Two,
there are those who don't have nothing and they have the indifference.
Some is stupid arrogance. Ujinga too. Falamanga. Some is majorly feeling attraction.
All right.
Some is just upbringing.
Okay.
Some have that thing that I want to be noticed as a man.
Yeah.
I want to rule my world.
Yeah.
I want this woman to know my mom. So those are some of the things that contribute. Finances, bringing. Those are some of the things that can make a man have indifference.
Okay.
Very key.
Oh, very key and very important. And I'd like to bring it up before we go to the points. I know you have some points for helping women deal with that. But there's this biblical understanding that many women need to get. Okay? Being also that you're a man of God, would like to draw that wisdom. When it comes to submission, and when it comes to love, that is the command, the love is the command of the man to the wife. And submission is the command of the woman to the husband. Okay? Which goes first? Because here comes an indifferent man with all the attitude, with all the drama. And on top of that, with the pain and with the heart and all that, and you're still expected to submit and still pursue and make this marriage, this relationship work. How do you go about that?
The thing is, one,
in the biblical setup.
The first thing is, when it comes to love and respect, it should be spontaneous.
Both?
Simultaneous, yes.
Yeah.
We should not expect this one to give before this one gives.
Are you sure?
Yes. Because no matter how the man is, whether he's a devil worshiper or a cultic man, you still need to submit to him.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Bible does not say submit to your husband if he loves you. It says your work is to submit whether he loves you or not.
But if grace doesn't permit, you're allowed to walk out.
Only if he's an infidel, is cheating on you.
Yeah.
Then only on what do you call it? On immorality basis. That's when you should leave.
Okay.
But even if you leave, you should not remarry. So it's better you stay there and fight the fight, because even as you go out, it will be worse.
Because you can win it.
Yes. So these are some of the things that brings that kind of, indifferent. Now, it's very important for women to realize that no matter what happens, I have to be submissive. And the men have to know something, that no matter what, I must love my wife. Now, this is the point. And it's a bit confusing, because a man can love you and cheat on you.
I don't get that. And they foolishly say, especially in the African setup, that a man can equally love 3 wives.
Even more.
How? Hiyo ni uongo. Lazima akwe na favorite.
There is a polygamy part in every man.
Meaning, can equally 50 on every wife.
Can I surprise you?
Yeah.
This might maybe a bit off of the issue, but the truth is, some men might not have sexual relation with their wives more than once in a day, or one encounter.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
In other words, a man can have sex with the wife once, and it's okay.
Yeah.
But in the same day, he can have sex with 5 women.
Of course, yeah.
But he can't do it 5 times with the wife.
Yeah.
But he can do it 5 times with different women.
Yeah, in the same day.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is to show you there's something in man that a lust or a dominant spirit that makes the man be like that.
Beastly.
Not beastly, it's just dominant. Beastly is when he's wicked. It's dominant. But men have this thing, they can do it several times.
Okay.
Yes. So what needs to happen is...
I think I will never get that understanding, because I tend to feel, to some extent, there's one who will get more attention than the other. There's one who will get more love than the other. There's one who will get more, two favorites.
This is the naked truth to any woman.
Yeah.
Any woman that has another woman's husband. The truth is this.
Yeah.
That after all is said and done, that man will always treasure his first wife.
Yeah,
and the first wife will always be in the heart of this man. No, believe they broke up 50 years ago.
Yeah.
You mention that woman, the way you smile. Yes.
Okay.
So because it's his first spark. Yeah.
All right. With the indifference, now with the understanding that love doesn't come first, submission doesn't come second, and vice versa. So help the woman then. The woman that has an indifferent husband, has an indifferent man, is in an indifferent, with an indifferent man in a relationship. What can they do? How can they handle it? For, to put it better, is how do they stand in there in the relationship?
I will start from down going up.
Yeah.
Or I'll just pick randomly.
Yeah.
One, the moment you notice the indifference in your man, the first thing, address it.
Okay.
That's the first thing. Address the matter. And don't mention it.
Yes.
Talk about it. This mentioning. Excuse me, like kiburi sana.
Yeah.
Nowadays you're very arrogant.
Okay.
That is not talking. That is mentioning.
Matter of fact, I think for me it will make things worse.
Yes. Okay. Matter of fact, you feel like you're insulting him.
So you have noticed.
What you need to do is this: sit him down.
Yeah.
Amicably. Have a candid discussion.
If he's listening.
No. Every man has a listening point.
Yeah.
The problem is how you bring in the conversation. Every man.
Yeah.
That's one thing women have never understood.
Kabisa.
How you approach a man determines if you give your attention or not. Number 2, how long you bring the conversation. You can't bring a conversation and you want to talk to this man for 1 hour.
Yeah.
While he's quiet. The truth is this: the first 15 minutes, after the man will give you the attention, after that it switches off. If he doesn't, you will notice after 15 minutes he starts defending himself.
Yeah.
It's a natural occurrence in every man, because every man, male figure, has a defense mechanism in them. So the moment you say something to them, and they give you attention, the first 50 minutes, every man does not have a wall. They only put up a wall by the time you're talking to them. This is what every man should know. The first 15 minutes you're talking to your husband or your whoever the person is.
Yeah.
Is creating an answering, is put on the answering machine. So it's processing defense, answer, and how to shoot down this issue is not caught.
That's so annoying.
That's so true.
Yeah.
So that's why how you break the shell matters a lot.
Right.
When you come, nowadays you're like this, he will listen, even if you're accusing him whether it's right or not. That time is listening. He's trying to process what you say. At the same time, he's see if he can raise guards, raise a defense, or dismiss you.
Yeah. What? Okay.
So the first thing is address it, and address it calmly.
Okay.
Address it out of concern. Just let him know you have noticed.
Yeah.
That nowadays is heartless.
How often should you handle it? How often should you address?
As often as you see it.
Now that won't be called again bother.
It's not bother. Is that what I'm saying? Have a candid talk.
Okay.
Don't say, you. No, tell my husband, I think there's something I've noticed that is not very good and doesn't go well with me. So what is it? I've noticed nowadays when you talk to me, you're rough. In a very low tone, very calm atmosphere.
Yeah.
And don't accuse him. Bring out the issue.
Right.
I've noticed you're very harsh when you answer me back. I don't like it. What's the problem? Is there something I'm doing that is irritating? Yeah, I know. When he's talking like that, he's answering you. Now, in that multitude of words, you get an answer. Okay, I'm sorry. If you feel like that, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'll change.
Yeah.
What you have done, you have not accused him.
Yeah.
But you have made him see.
Yeah.
There's a problem.
Yeah.
And you have given him a way of solving it.
Wonderful. The second point?
The second thing you do if you're going to win an indifferent man.
Yeah.
Is don't harden. Don't harden.
Okay.
So you want us to live like this? Let's go.
Yeah.
So you want me? Okay. So unataka kichwa utajua niko na yangu.
Okay.
The moment you bring that and you bring competition to a man, he has won. And how a man wins, he steps out of the game.
Okay.
He steps out.
Yeah.
He shuts down.
And that is where many men are.
And that's where what is killing women.
Yeah.
The man does not show me affection. He does not care.
Yeah.
He's careless. All she's saying is, I'm not getting affection. What I was getting has been shut. The man has shut down.
Withdrawn.
So, you're coming to talk to him and he's like, there's no feelings. There's no emotion.
No.
So you call it indifference because now he's out of the game.
Yeah.
He has locked. He doesn't want to talk to you. He doesn't want to feel you.
Yeah.
He's out.
And most of the time when most men are out of the game, they have gone into another game with someone else somewhere.
Maybe not.
Most of the time, yes.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Because probably you just brought the issue. Probably is very young.
Young in? By age?
No. The problem you've brought in.
Yeah.
The concern. It's just young. Maybe you've done this in a month or 2 months ago, something like that. This month.
Yeah.
What happens is the way you handle that will either throw him into somebody's hands.
Okay.
Because men are beings that love being worshipped.
That's absolutely
yes. Every man loves adoration. So if he doesn't get it anywhere else, the man himself will create it.
Wow, absolutely. I love the insight that we are getting. I hope that you're getting it also. And we really can't wait to come on the second set of this show. Please don't touch that dial. You're going on a short break. Welcome back. I believe you are on your lunch break and I believe you're enjoying yourself wherever you are watching me from. My name's Pastor Mrs. Julie B. Akama, and this afternoon we are on set with a lovely guest and a lovely show going on. We call it From a Man's Perspective, and today we are getting to understand how to hang in there with an indifferent man. If you've missed any part of this show, the first part, you can go on my YouTube channel, and that is Juliet Bernard Akama. You get the whole show right there, and you'll be able to flow in it. And make sure you subscribe while at it. Also on TikTok, I'm Juliet Bernard Akama. On Instagram, Juliet Bernard Akama, and Facebook, Juliet Bernard Akama. Karibu sana. We were talking on indifference.
Yes.
These men that are tough-headed. These men that have put themselves in a place whereby they should be pursued. And even with the pursuit, they are not giving in. So they are living, on a platform of a certain kingdom of their own. They want to be worshipped. They want to be, so many things that are not workable. So you had given us some points on how, as women, we should be able to hang in there and manage it. One, you said we should know how to communicate to them.
Handle the matter.
Yeah, we should know how to handle the matter. Secondly, you said that we should not harden. And most women harden. Inakuwa ni, let's meet. You want a war? Let's war. Okay?
Yeah.
I think that is where many women now have broken in. Because, you see, also it's not easy to handle someone who is not good to you. tuseme tu kweli, si rahisi. It's not easy to handle someone who you're doing your best, you're working your best to be able to, you know, to reach him, and he's playing unreachable. All right, so take it on from there.
Good. As we're talking about how you communicate with
right
him, one thing that every woman should understand,
yeah,
that when you're communicating to a man, you must have this mindset, no matter who is. You're talking to a man in authority, you're talking to a man who feels, a man is kingly all the time. A man is dominant.
Yeah.
And
he's the head.
Yeah, and you see, there's a way you react to that.
Yeah.
I've seen this in the animal kingdoms, especially in the lion kingdom. When the female lions go and hunt, they bring the food to the lion. I know they do. They step back. The lion eats, even the children. Step back. The lion will eat. When it's full, then the female will come. And the female know. Yeah. The female know. They will leave the food. Yeah. No matter how hungry. And if a child comes and tries to eat
with the father,
he will be knocked. So that's another thing we should know.
Right.
When you are married to a man, you cannot try to argue with his head.
Question: does it apply also to organizations?
Yes.
When you are female and you have colleagues who are male?
No, office is different.
But
office,
still?
No. Office is a different setup.
Yeah.
Office, we've come to work. Okay. This is a relationship.
Sibling?
Siblings, not really. Siblings, what you do is you respect the one on top of you. But that does not mean that now they can sit on you.
All right.
No, you have equal rights. But
as being siblings?
Yeah, because you're siblings. You're not serving anyone here. But when it comes to relationship
is where the difference comes.
The difference must be drawn.
Right.
So what you do is, as you're talking to the man, you must understand that I'm not talking to a woman like me. That's where you find fights start. Why many men end up battering their wives or their women is because you have come to the point of challenging his authority. So he's talking, you're talking back. He's asking questions, you're answering. You're rude, you're rough, you're hollow high tone. You've come to his level. And
it cannot work.
So what will happen? One has to dominate no matter what. Consciously or unconsciously. So when God said submit means come under. Simply submission means coming under. So this is a man. You can't be here. You have to come under him. So that's the hierarchy.
Right.
So the moment you come here, he will subdue you by force.
That is now where violence comes in.
Yes. Yeah. And the moment he beats you up, what happens is you keep quiet. You'll calm down.
And I think in God's wisdom is where now he knew the point whereby you need to submit.
Yes.
Because this person should be the head.
Should be the one to be revered.
Right. And now you are not.
You're not. So at that point, you have spoken to him nicely. And sometimes also men behave in some way, become indifferent because they're going through something.
Right.
It doesn't have to be really that cheating.
Okay. Does that take us to the third point?
Which is here.
Yeah.
So at that point where you get to know why, you need to understand why you like. That's what I said. You have to communicate. Let him know you have realized that the way he handles you, he's rough with you, he's careless with his words. Then you ask him, what's the problem?
Right.
The moment you ask that question, you have given him a leeway to talk.
Yeah.
They will tell you, I'm having pressure at work, I'm having financial issues, I've lost this deal, things are not working right now, I'm under pressure because of the bills. Then at that point, you come to the third point, which is understanding.
Right.
Understand that the way this man is, there's pressure behind it.
Okay.
So don't tell him, pamana aliako. No, understanding. If you're going to deal with an indifferent man, understanding. Yeah. And let him know you understand it. Yeah. You see, one thing that every woman should know, learn to communicate to the man. Right. Why am I saying that? Most women assume men are okay. Men are not okay.
And they assume men are strong.
If you look at the statistics, they say men are more depressed than women.
Yeah, and they're dying more.
And
nowadays.
Men commit suicide more than women.
And even disease-wise, nowadays men are dying.
They are so immune to disease. Why? Because of the pressure.
Yeah.
So it's more men who are getting strokes and attacks because of pressure.
Yeah.
So the man is coming from work. He has pressure from the office. He's not delivering. Money. He comes home. There are bills. He comes here. You want him to take you somewhere. Yeah. The family back are calling him. Children are looking up to the day you've been away. You've not gone for holiday. The man gets pressure.
Right.
So the outburst, he will talk to you roughly.
Okay. The indifference. Now.
Yes. So you have to understand him.
Okay.
Let him know. Tell him, I know you're going through this for now. I'm with you. Okay. And I understand. Okay. Just that I don't like the way you're handling it, but I'm here.
But the understanding bit is also tricky because someone has to communicate for you to understand. There are these men who don't talk when they are going through their stuff and they are indifferent. How do you handle them?
You see what?
Yani, aja express there's an issue. Akotumu indifference, you have come, you've handled the matter, you're not fighting back, okay, which was number 2. How do you understand someone who doesn't want to talk, doesn't want to communicate, isn't saying anything?
I'll go to number 4.
Okay, it's the number 4 answer, right.
Make him feel safe.
Oh,
Make
right.
the man feel safe. If the man is not talking, what is the atmosphere? When he comes home, how do you talk to him? Make him feel safe. Make him feel he can open up.
Okay.
I'll give some examples. When he come home, put a program that he likes.
Wrestling.
Boxing.
Football.
And then
basketball.
And then now blending. Ask him questions.
With whatever
is watching. By the way, this guy is really running. What is his name?
Ronaldinho.
Is this Manchester playing with Gormaya?
Hit it off.
Yeah. What you do, you will talk. Really? You're being him safe. Don't badge him. Don't create scene. Don't shout at the children. No. Okay. Make sure it feels safe.
The atmosphere is calm.
Must be very conducive. Ask him, will you eat? When he's eating, sit there. Sometimes you know what? Men communicate in different ways that women don't understand. Okay. Most men are not verbal. Many men I think are not verbal.
A man who talks too much has an issue.
He's a woman.
But they are there nowadays.
No, it's a problem.
They are there.
Man in his nature is man.
Less verbal.
Yeah, men coiling.
Yeah.
Men express. They don't say.
Yeah.
If a man is sorry, he will bring you chocolate. He will buy you a pair of shoes.
That thing is very weird.
It's not weird. That's a man communicating. He will take you for lunch.
Yeah.
But now if you bring that topic, he gets angry.
Why are you not getting it?
I brought you chocolate.
So is
I bring you chocolate every day. Eat chocolate, now I'm saying sorry. You want to go to Mombasa? Okay, the trip. Let's go. Don't tell me, I want us to go there. And as we go, let's talk. The moment you tell me you have to talk, matter of fact, then Mombasa would be hell. You say, I wish we never went. Yeah. So what happens is, the first thing you do, make the atmosphere safe. Okay. What men talk, you'll come home and you'll find he's not talking. Yeah. That not talking is a problem.
Is a communication.
He's talking to you. There's something wrong with me. Dig it out.
Or something wrong with us.
Yes.
Or something wrong at work.
A man will come and demand things, not ask. Why is my coat? Why my shoes are supposed to be here? That
roughness.
That is telling you there's a problem. Ask him, are you okay? Yeah. Make the atmosphere safe. Let the man feel safe. Most men, when they're indifferent men, feel uncomfortable at home. Yeah. Feel uncomfortable around their women. Yeah. So make him feel comfortable. You see, don't let him come home and the face that opens the door for him is the face of, you've come now. Whoa. He will turn back. Yeah. And the moment he enters, he will put his guard. Whatever you tell me, they will answer you. Yeah. You'll die. Yeah. So make it safe. Yeah. The moment you do that, you've made him safe. Stand by him.
Number 5.
Yeah. And even before you go to when you're back on safety.
Yeah. On safety. Yeah.
Show that it's safe.
Question: does that open up a leeway for the man to talk?
It opens up a leeway for you to ask him questions, for you to come in. Okay. You discover he's laughing, but and by the way, you've been very silent now of late. What's happening?
He'll talk.
He will. Because already the atmosphere is conducive.
I feel now you're bringing...
You see how you bring it? Okay, don't tell it. One thing women should learn, is not to tell men, can we talk? The moment you tell a man, let's talk, he blocks you.
Yeah.
And if he talks to you, it's because he wants to hear the accusation. Men always know the talk is for war.
Many.
But
some have a different...
What you do with the man, ambush him, but in a calm way, in a friendly way.
Yeah, in a warm way.
I've noticed that nowadays are very quiet. Is there a problem? Or the way you talked to me yesterday, you shouted.
Yeah. Is everything okay?
He will tell you I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Or is everything okay? No, I'm just sorry. I didn't notice I was under pressure. It's not, the atmosphere is right.
Yeah.
Ask him, what is the problem?
Yeah.
You see, now we're talking.
Yeah.
I mean, I also take him a sira. If you have pressure, I check office. That time he was told he's supposed to be at the salary. It does not come.
Yeah.
He's angry.
And bills are piling.
So when I'm be a party, I will name a sira. Baby. Yes, that anger, he would download it on you that time.
That's right.
So make it the atmosphere safe. Then let him know you stand by him. Number 5. Let him know you stand by him.
Yeah.
Is it not so?
Yeah.
Stand by him. How do you stand by your man? How can I help? Is there anything I can do for you?
Yeah.
Those are questions that men like hearing.
Sio makesi.
Any man, Mambe, how can I help? How can I come through? Is there anything you like me to do?
That's right.
Don't tell a man who's struggling financially, and babe, that handbag, where are you buying?
You look foolish.
He will insult you. And that man you promised me, that time, just ask him. And if there's something you're expecting and it's financial and he has told you it's a financial issue, tell him, okay, what about if we forgo that thing?
That's right.
Let it slide for now.
Yeah, for
when
now.
When things are okay, we can go ahead. By that, he knows you feel him. You've come in.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, immediately, that thing will capsize. It will open up.
Yeah.
You know, you feel wow.
Yeah.
It will lighten up. Because sometimes men don't like... when a man does not fulfill a promise, he feels it inside. He might not express.
Yeah.
And if he express, he might not tell you, hey, let's get by us, No. What you need to tell him is, this matter we can handle this way. Let him know you stand by him.
Yeah.
Let him know that you're always there for him. You get it?
Stand by him. On the point, stand by him. You've talked about how to stand by him financially. Okay? In any other way?
Let me bring this out. Probably it's another way. There are men who are struggling with lust.
Oh.
Well,
okay.
There are men who are cheating.
Yeah.
Not because they want. It's because they have no power to say no. It is
an addiction?
Not addiction. It's a problem. It's a weakness.
Yeah.
He knows this thing is wrong. But because this woman has come, he can't say no. He plays along.
Yeah.
When he's from there, it hurts him. So when he comes home, it comes with that, what is this? So understand him.
When a woman, when you know that, of course.
And when you stand by him, understanding what you do is always visit the matter in a positive way. Are you done with this thing? How are you dealing with it nowadays?
Yeah.
How far?
Yeah.
He will tell you, hey, this thing is becoming worse.
Yeah.
You see, the moment a man tells you what he's going through.
That's a very beautiful point in a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the moment a man feels understood and not condemned, a man can lie prostrate. Becomes stupid, becomes foolish. Most men have a defense, even children, male children have a defense.
I've seen it.
So you need to break that defense to get through. You'll be surprised how this man is so fragile and very babyish.
Yeah.
So make sure you stand by him.
Okay.
Let him know.
Okay.
And be there.
Yeah. To my understanding, with standing by him, I get it that you have to know the point to which you have to come in standing by him.
And when that stand by him, you can also say, let him know that you can count on him.
Yeah.
You can count on you, sorry.
Right.
Let him know. You can count on me.
Yeah.
I'm in.
In anything.
This thing we're together.
Yeah.
That statement.
Yeah.
Anywhere he goes, he's not alone.
Right.
Most men are alone.
Okay.
Why most some men drink is not because they love friends, because they are lonely.
Yeah, and they are going through stuff they don't know how to.
So when they
mitigate.
when they meet with their friends, they tend to forget that
for
problem dissipates.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the best thing is let him know they can count on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Then another one is be a friend.
Number 6.
Number 6, be a friend. Be a friend to him.
Yeah.
Laugh with him, be with him, talk to him.
Play with him.
Play with him. Be a friend.
Yeah.
Treat him out. Be a good person.
Treat him on his birthday.
Make sure that he's just happy. Most women, this is the thing. This is the thing that women should understand. Most men give
a lot,
but they're not giving.
Yeah. And it's a selfish nature in women.
Imagine your husband is going through a financial challenge.
Yeah.
And he needs like 100,000.
Yeah.
And you give it to him.
Wow.
That one.
Savior. Yeah.
Or you tell him that matter will handle for you. Done.
Yeah.
Na si deni. Most women when they give men money.
Inapaswa kulipwa.
Hapana. There's no lady who gives a man money without saying na unirudishie.
Kwanza unadanganyangwa ni ya chama.
Ni ya chama. Unajua hii pesa mama alipatia ni mom said
investment.
Be a friend.
Most
men
are lacking friends in their wives.
And so they get friends who are outside. And what they do is they end up, the female friends that come to they end up having affairs, those things. So be a friend. Very important.
Yeah. And to that point, I realize it's very true because that's where infidelity starts.
Yes.
A man will easily sleep with a woman whom he has trusted as a friend.
Yeah.
This is what I'm going through in my home. My wife is always shouting. She's mad. I don't have school fees. It's January. You know, I'm building for my mom in the village. The project is stuck. So that's how it starts. And it starts with a friend, a lady who is probably a colleague, and then it flows to now other things that shouldn't have been there before. Meaning, if the man gets that from the woman in his life, that other thing outside there can be curbed.
There was this man who I asked him why he was cheating.
Yeah.
He gave me a very good reason. He said, why I'm cheating is because I've had women before even, he's married. Said I've had women before. All of them, when they come to me, I give them money. I give them. He said, those women never entered my heart. So, but there's this specific one. Now, this is a lady, I had taken a second wife. He's a man who never believed in polygamy.
Yeah.
But he got married to a second wife. So what was why you married? He said, this woman, when I'm down, she comes and pats my back, says, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
When I feel like I want to cry, she cries on my behalf. So when I'm broke, she'll give me money. So I fell in love with her because she was there for me.
Yeah.
Others, I'm there for them. Her, she was in for me. So she said, hey, this one is so nice. I think I should keep this one.
Yeah.
That's how it happens.
Wow.
So most women, that's the mistake they do. Even wives.
Yeah.
They don't know that my husband need. I have 50,000. Will he be needing money? And you know
where that one will take Giovannissi.
Wow. And women know their husbands have no money.
Yeah.
They will sleep with their money in their
And that is when they'll bring issues. That is when they'll cause. That is when they'll bring fights, which is lack of wisdom.
Yes.
All right.
Which brings us to number 7. If you're dealing with an indifferent man, tough-headed, stubborn, emotionless, be the woman. Let the feminine part of you act out. Be the woman. You see, one thing about indifferent man, when you're dealing with one, he hardens you and makes you a man without you knowing.
Kabisa, I'm telling you.
You become like him.
Because African women, I think they are 2 times men.
Oh boy.
No.
Adiambo.
Hadis.
Finish. So so what happens is the moment you deal with an indifferent man, one thing any man cannot say no to is the feminism of a woman.
Right.
That means look smart, smell right, be playful, be a woman, be seductive, very seductive. The weakness of any man is sex.
Hell.
So where
I was smiling until then.
Where there's sexuality, a man melts.
Okay.
A man can be very angry.
Yeah.
He's closing his eyes, but a woman passes, he opens. So what happens is, be the woman now. Put away all the fights, everything. Be the woman.
Play.
Seduce him.
Right.
Let him feel I'm here.
Yeah.
Because it's the truth. If you don't do that, women outside will make him feel that way.
And they are ready. I'm telling you.
They'll come with their cleavages. They are coming down to their umbilical cord.
Yeah.
Serious cleavage. They'll come with a dress that will show them that up to here. Serious,
Yeah.
The dress that are peplum dress that, when you sit down, they think that all that.
Everything. Is a seduction and femininity.
So most women they're dealing with a hard man.
Right.
But what's happening is you're going to the bed to bed with a jumper.
Oh my God. Bring
the seductive part of the woman.
Wow.
Which most African women are not seductive. Because I'm kitenge. She comes with a kitenge on her head.
Africa,
so what you do?
We inherited.
Let the feminine part of you
come out.
The sweetness, the romantic, the romance, the seduction, the sexuality. Or, that side of, if you want me, I'm here. Let him confuse him. Men come back to their senses when a woman shows them what they are attracted to.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I love that. And I think what I've gotten home as a woman today is two things. I've gotten 7. I've had 7, but 2 things. One is one that you say, don't harden. Many women harden. I'm telling you the truth, because now you're dealing with an indifferent man. For you to survive, you have to harden. Lazima ukuwe mawe. For you to manage that man, for you to survive in that home, I tend to feel most women harden. And that is where now the carelessness and the war in the home begins. Because already amesha harden, so it's like, bring it on, let's go. And whoever, when two fahari wawili wakipigana, nyasi, mtoto, watoto ndio wanaumia. So and the second thing is now the bringing out the femininity out, which are most women, by hardening, they have become equal to men. They don't feel like dressing up for this guy. They don't feel like seducing this guy. They don't feel like, coming out and becoming the woman, the weaker vessel before this guy. Because already inside, they are already toughened. That bit of being a woman is not there. Even if it is there, it is only remaining the physical, but within, it's dead. I think those 2 points are very heavy, and they are absolutely a take home for most women who are struggling with reaching out to an indifferent man. One thing again also I've understood and I now clearly get is the scripture which says that if it is the duty of a woman to make her home, you can either make it or break it with your own hands. It's absolutely the reality in this. Many women look at it as halfway, meet me halfway, let's do this thing, is our marriage. But at the end of the day, you may be pushing away a man who is good, and a man who is going through stuff, and a man you just need to win over by, just being careless and just being, starting it over from the point you said, the point of hardening. Do not harden. So many women harden, and then from there shuts down all the other 5 points, which is a very great eye-opener, and I'm excited. I hope this service, is it a service? Program. Has enlightened you as much as it has to me, and I'm excited. This is Royalty Divine Women's Show. Today's show was from a man's perspective. Again, this has been Royalty Divine Women's Show, where we build a lasting distinction. Before I go, please, parting shot.
Parting shot. Marriage works. You have to do everything you can do to work it. And the moment you do your part, sometimes, or most of the time, things fall in place.
Yeah.
So, deal with a indifferent person. There's always a way to cap them. Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Keep watching SOATV, touching lives with the power of love. Shalom. God bless you.